Good evening, Algebra 1 students. Super Sanchez here. Today I will be talking to you about writing equations in point-slope form. Your objective, students will be able to write an equation in point-slope form given multi-representations. Your essential question, what is the pattern that occurs when plugging in the ordered pair into point-slope form? Tonight's joke is, why didn't the skeleton cross the road? Stay tuned for the answer. So what is point-slope form? Point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. What is required to use in the form? Well, it's called point-slope form. So guess what? You need a point and slope. The x1 refers to the x value of the point, and the y1 refers to the y value of the point. And of course, the letter m you should be used to. That is this letter for slope. So we got our first example. Given a point and slope. So there's a point and there's slope. This is our formula right here. So we're going to start by replacing all the colored variables with the colored numbers. Anything that is in black does not change. So for instance, I'm going to write y minus. Because it's in black, it does not change. We're going to replace the y1 with the y value of the point, which is 5. Then we put equals. Next is the letter m, which stands for slope. So your slope is 2/3. Next is parentheses x minus. Again, it is in black, so nothing changes. We're not doing anything to it. Then our x value, which is 4. And bada bing, bada boom, you are done. This is writing in point-slope form. Let's look at example 2. Example 2, here's another point and slope. Here's our formula. Again, anything that is in black does not change, so we will start with y minus. Now I need you to pay close attention to the y value. If you notice, the y value is -8. So when I write that down, I'm going to write parentheses -8. Now we've been telling you over and over again that you are now in high school. We do not write two signs. So two negatives makes a plus sign. Okay, so y plus 8 equals, next is our slope. That's 1/5. Parentheses x minus, again because it's in black it doesn't change, and finally our x value, which is 7, and we are done. This is point slope form. One more example. I made both of them negative. Ooh, watch out. So again, here's our formula. Anything in black does not change. Now again, notice that the y value is -6, so when I write that, I will write parentheses -6. But as we've told you before, we will change that to a +6. Okay? So next is our slope, which is 3, parentheses x minus. Now I need you to pay close attention to the x value. It is -9. I will put that in parentheses. But I told you no more double signs. Two negatives makes a +9. So we are done. Again, that should help you answer your essential question. Alright, example 4. What happens when I give you a graph? Well, what do you need? You still need slope and a point. So let's find slope first. To find slope, in a previous video, they showed you how to use rise over run. Identify the direction of this line. The line is going in a positive direction, so the slope is positive. From the lowest point, we will rise. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is our rise. And then we will run 1, 2, 3, 4. So our slope is 6/4, which is actually 3/2 because it reduces. So make sure you reduce when it's needed. The point, it doesn't matter which one you pick. Pick one. I'm going to go with A. Because as we all know, we like it to be all positive. So that's 1, 2, 3. The point from this, for point A, is 3, 4. So I'm going to use 3, 4. This is x1. This is y1. So let's write the information. Y minus 4 equals my slope, which is 3/2, parentheses x minus 3. And again, all we're doing is writing this information in point slope form. Okay? Alright, so now I have another example for you. Example 5. Again, we still need slope and a point. So identify the direction of the line. The direction of this line is negative since it's going to the left. So negative. Begin with your rise. That's a rise of 2. And then your run. 1, 2, 3, 4. My run is 4. So it's going to be negative 2 over 4, which actually becomes negative 1/2. The point, again, it does not matter which point you use. I'm going to use point B this time, as long as you pick a point. Point B is 2 comma negative 1. So that's the point I'm going to use. So my 2 is x1. My negative 1 is y1. So we're going to write y minus negative 1 equals negative 1/2 x minus 2. Now we said something, we're not going to have two signs. You're in high school now, we only need to write one. So we'll change this to y plus 1 equals negative 1/2 x minus 2. And this is your point slope. Let's go on to example 6. What if I give you 2 points? What are you going to do then? Again, the requirements are that you have a point and a slope. Previously, you learned how to find slope between 2 points using the formula for slope. So we'll begin by labeling your x1 and your y1, and then your x2 and y2. So we replace that into the formula. We will get 12 minus 6 over 10 minus 5. 12 minus 6 is 6, and 10 minus 5 is 5. So our slope is 6 over 5. Now again, it does not matter which point you pick, just pick a point. I'm going to go with the second one just for fun. Just pick one. Or technically, since we labeled x1 and y1 was 5 and 6, we'll use that one. But in reality, it does not matter. Alright, so start writing your formula out. Y minus 6 equals 6/5, parentheses, x minus 5. And that is your point slope. Example 7, again, what you need is point and a slope. So we'll use the slope formula. Again, go ahead and label first. This is x1, y1. Second x, second y. Plug it into the formula. 9 minus, now again, please pay attention that the 8 is negative. Okay, and then we're going to do 6 minus 5. Again, the top becomes 9 plus 8. We've been teaching you no two signs. 6 minus 5. 9 plus 8 is 17. 6 minus 5 is 1. So the slope is 17. So I'm just going to put 17. And again, pick the point, any point you want. But since we already labeled this one, x1 and y1, we'll use that. So this is 5 and negative 8. Again, this is x1, y1. So now we write our formula. Y minus negative 8 equals 17, x minus 5. As stated before, this is not right there. So we're going to change that to a plus sign. And now we are finished. Some of you are probably asking yourselves, can I do that if I know ahead of time? Yes, you can. But you must show me first the right way. Alright, that's it. I've shown you how to write point-slope form from 3 different representations. Try these out, please. Write these in your notes. Okay, summary. Please don't forget to write your summary. You must use complete sentences. Must answer the essential question. Now, that's not it. You must also explain how to do something. There are 3 different procedures you learned in this video. I expect to see explanations for all 3. Understand? Don't forget the essential question, plus the 3 different items, the 3 different procedures, complete sentences. Alright, so why didn't the skeleton cross the road? Because he didn't have any guts. Ha ha ha. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.